All right, how are you doing with your New Year's resolutions? What does it take to make them stick? Look who's here, Dr. Levack here to help. That is the question of the morning. Good morning, always good to see you. The most popular New Year's resolutions, you roll them around for mostly everybody, are
getting healthier, losing weight, eating better, exercising more. And recently, it's become more of a resolution, saving money and spending less. So they're pretty much the same every year. Saving money's bumped up a little higher this year, but everybody always wants to get fit.
Everybody wants to get fit. I have travel on mine and sleep more. Those are some other ones, yeah?
So how are you doing on that?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we really want to talk about this on live TV, Dr. Levack? I'm working on it. You know, we make these resolutions, and I do this every single year, and I'm sure our friends at home, you do the same thing, but then the hard part is like sticking to them because something comes up.
That's exactly right. The problem is that by the end of the year, we are so fed up with ourselves that we are not sleeping properly, that we're not exercising. We tend to make big goals that are not achievable, that are not realistic. Rather than saying, for example, I'm going to sleep more, say I'm going to go to bed 15 minutes sooner, or I'm going to sleep in by 5 minutes. Make it small, achievable, realistic, and don't make big goals when you're angry with yourself.
Well, that could be a lot of the time, though, right? Because you feel disappointed. If you're at this point, what is it, January 22nd, so we're getting towards the end of the month, and I don't know, you kind of gave up, and you're just like,
80%.
What?
80% of people have given up their goals
80%?
By February. 80%. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Only 8% continue their resolutions all year.
Well, I mean, that explains with the whole health thing. I mean, how many people go to the gym and you notice the gyms are really packed at the beginning of the year, a few weeks in, everything goes back to the way that it was.
Right, that's exactly right. Go to the gym today, it'll be empty.
Okay, are the New Year's resolutions different for younger adults than there are the older adults?
You know, what's amazing is the recent survey shows that 18 to 34-year-olds have made resolutions to have better mental health.
Wow.
Only 7% of over 60-year-olds said that. So young people who have been scarred most by the virus, by the pandemic, they've developed social anxiety and generalized anxiety and depression more than older people. So there's a group of these young people who are saying, I want better mental health. I want to meditate. I want to do less social media. I want to spend time in nature.
You know what I love is that they're recognizing it and they want it because it's so easy at that age to just kind of push it in the back and not even acknowledge it.
And go on automatic pilot.
Okay, give us one piece of advice because this could be motivating for some who are watching. If you kind of lost your way and it's still January, what would you say that we can, tell ourselves to pick back up?
First of all, forgive yourself. The most difficult thing I find in my practice is that people are so tough on themselves. There's a few people who are not, but mostly. Forgive yourself, don't give up, go back, make smaller goals. Make smaller goals. And if you can, pal up with a buddy where you hold each other accountable. That really works best. If the two of you have said, look, we're going to go to the gym twice a week, and then you call your buddy up and say, how did you do? Oh, I didn't. Well, let's go. So pal up with a buddy, make those goals more realistic, and don't beat yourself up.
I won't. I'm forgiving myself. I'm meeting with my 4 children tonight and said, let mama go to bed 15 minutes earlier.
15 minutes.
Dr. Levack, always good to see you. It ain't happening, Dr. Levack. In my dreams, in my dreams.
I forgive you.
Thank you.